Last week, we hit 50k followers on Instagram. It has been a journey, and I cannot believe how far we have come in such a short time. So, today, I'm going to celebrate it by having some cake and sketching a bit while recapping how we got here. So, on January 1st, 2020, I made a goal board. I had never done one before. As a couple of the past years had been a bit rough, I wanted to sort out my life. I had an art Instagram account that I just had for the fun of it. I had at the time around 1,000 followers and had been stuck there for the past couple of years. I wanted to take my art more seriously and commit to it. I wanted to get better and also reach more people. So I made a goal to get to 10k by the end of the year. Ambitious, definitely, but I was determined to make it happen. I made a plan to post at least twice a week on Instagram and Twitter, which was a lot compared to my once or twice a month random schedule before. I'm not that good with routines, so this was a challenge. But it did pay off. Slowly but steadily, people came. By March, I had 2,000 followers, so I doubled. So I kept going with posting twice a week. I kept a routine, but after a while I was stuck. The algorithm had changed, so I had to make a change. In August, I tipped my toes to making reels and got my first 10k views on a reel, which helped me reach to the 3k follower mark. I was so happy, but I realized then that most likely I wouldn't make it to 10k by the end of the year. But 3,000 was already 3 times what I had at the start of the year. I was really pleased. The schedule paid off and I had fun making videos, so then I added it. Post at least twice a week, 1 reel per week. And boy did it add up. Hey Nori! By the end of the year, we doubled to 6,000 followers. Nori, stop walking. Nope. There weren't any viral videos or posts, just consistent schedule. That's all. I was a bit bummed that I didn't reach the goal, but at the same time, I was really grateful for how far we had gotten. 6,000 people is a huge number. And I was able to hold my routine for a full year. That alone was something I was really proud of. But now that I had a bit more realistic expectations, I put my 10k goal for the 2022 goal list. But then, one of my sketch drawings went viral. Like really. It reached 500,000 users, got 45,000 likes, and almost 5,000 new followers in just a couple of weeks. And as I saw how fast it was gaining momentum, I decided to make a reel out of it also, and it also blew up. I was baffled. I'm very critical of my work and thought that there was no way people liked my sketches, so I hadn't posted them that much. But then it kind of hit me. As people flooded to my account, I got so many comments and praises about my work. For a long time, I had thought that I just wasn't good enough, that people didn't resonate with my work. But then it hit me. It's not that people don't enjoy my work, my art, it's just that they haven't seen them. At that point, I had the feeling for the first time that I can do this. This is possible. I got this. I can achieve this as long as I work hard on it. And after the viral post, we reached 10k in the first week of February. That's wow. I went to a bakery and got myself a cake. I had the whole 10 candles and self-made 10k decoration. I was so happy as the hard work had paid off. There was actual results. But now that it was only February, I had reached my yearly goal already. I had to make an update then. So 25k. That is the goal for this year. Funnily enough, I had written this in my journal. Let me find it. Next goal is 25k by the end of the year. Of course, I would like to go above 50k, but better to be realistic goals than getting anxious not getting there. Ooh, oh baby, if you only knew. In March, there was a big update on Instagram, which shook a lot of users. Of 15,000 followers I had now, roughly 1 to 3% of my followers were showing my work, which is not a lot. And I wasn't the only one, it affected a lot of people. So what that meant, basically, roughly 200 to 300 people only saw my post. So I was very gutted. I felt like everything was for nothing. I know it's a little bit dramatic, but I was so excited to have the community to talk to about art and share my journey, but it had vanished in the thin air. So the next few months, I continued to post 2 to 3 times a week, but decided to venture to new social medias also. I started a YouTube channel and downloaded an app called Artful to share art. I learned the hard way not to put all my eggs in one basket. I also tried TikTok, but quickly realized it's not for me. I do still have it, but I'm not as active there as on Instagram, Twitter, or Artful. But during summer, I focused more on my shop, YouTube, and artist alleys. I had so much fun. I decided to focus my efforts on YouTube and not stress too much about the Instagram. I kinda gave up on the goal. I didn't want to think about social media at that moment because of the hardship that I was having there. Well, August came and I decided to pull myself out of it. I was annoyed at myself for giving up. I was like, this is just another challenge and I'm going to conquer it. Reels at the time had become a thing, and so I decided to do an experiment. As my background is on marketing art, I'm pretty good at reading data and breaking down what works and what doesn't. So I gave myself a challenge to crack down the viral aspect of the algorithm in 7 days. Really simple. 1 video per day, break down what works and doesn't, make another one the next day for 7 days. Just for the fun of it. And I kinda cracked it in 3. It went viral, 1.3 million views, 15,000 new followers. Woo! I was now sitting at 30k and I was ecstatic and anxious and scared. So many people. I didn't know how to handle it. I started to think about expectations a lot. I started to limit myself and ask myself, what if they don't like this piece? Will it fit the feed? If I show this, will they leave? etc. You know? All those very anxious thoughts. So it took me some time to adjust and get myself balanced. Weirdly, after the first shock, I started to care less about social media. I still kept a schedule, but I wasn't too focused on it. I had already hit the goal of the 25k, so I felt accomplished. And as I had other social medias like YouTube, I no longer hyper focused on Instagram. After that, I just had fun with it. I kept my 2 to 3 posts a week, with one being at least a reel, having fun with it and not getting discouraged if I tried something new and did not get the views. I just let go of my perfectionism. And it went steady. I noticed that I gained around 150 to 300 new subscribers per day through Reels. Usually after a Reel goes viral, it would drop after a week, but now it didn't. After the 30k mark, it kept up. Still, hundreds of people started follow me daily. I think after having the base following, people I can speak. People were more interested. And with that steady growth, I hit 30k, which is wild. My head still doesn't wrap around it. From 1k to 10k in 13 months, I think. From 10k to 50k in 10 months. So we hit the goals. Not even that, we doubled it. I'm talking about we, but yeah. Well, it's basically we because we're a community. So if I would sum up my learnings from the past year, these are the 5. 1, yes, consistency is the key. 2, making reels is the easiest way to reach people. 3, have fun with it. The more you stress about it, the more you lose yourself. 4, it takes time, so enjoy the ride. Have fun and experiment. People will feel your excitement. 5, most importantly, how good your art is does not equal follower count. I mean count. I am still in disbelief. Thank you to you all. It makes me so happy to be able to share my journey with you. And thank you for watching this video. It really means a lot. If you would like and subscribe. Subscribe. See you at the next one. Bye.